I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with episode 25 of our Pokemon Let's Go Master Trainer Quest. And guys, if you missed last episode, we finished up our Weedle, who has all 200 candies, 200 AVs with the Weedle candies, and we started capturing Metapods so that we can get Caterpie candies. Let's take a quick look at our candies for that. We're at 31 on our chain currently, so we just kind of got to that sweet spot on 31. So we're going to start focusing on small and large Metapods. So we're at 12 Caterpie candies, which isn't a lot. We're looking to get 200. And then tough candies, which is why, if you didn't watch the last episode, we're going for Metapods instead of Caterpies, because Caterpies, they give you health candies, right? Which we have plenty of. I mean, we had to sell like 500 health candies, like a few hundred of these, because we've caught so many Chanseys. And we're going to catch a bunch of more Chanseys in the future. So I figured, you know what? Metapods are common enough. We don't have tough candies. Let's get some tough candies, just in case we might need them. So what we're going to do is, once we get like a huge influx of tough candies, we're probably just going to sell them, because I don't know who else I would give tough candies to. It would have to be like a version exclusive perhaps, or maybe something I can see in the near future. I mean, I could look at the Pokemon we have coming up, maybe Farfetch'd, but I think a lot of the Pokemon we're going to be doing a stall set anyways, so we don't really need, as long as we outspeed them, like, we should win, because we said Toxic, Protect, you know, we can then substitute, Protect, you know, like we win, right? So like, outspeeding is the main thing. That's why we have a lot of quick candies. A couple of our Pokemon, we gave them quick candies last episode because we were getting so many from the Weedles. So I mean, there's a lot of quick candies are very important. Tough candies don't seem to be as important, but neither do health candies. So it's like, oh, might as well just get something just in case we might need it in the future. So what we'll do is, once we get to like 999, which will happen, we'll probably go sell like 500 of them, come back, and then we'll just rinse and repeat. Because at the end of the day, we do need some money too, because we're running low. We're down to 15,000. Alright, so let me just open something real fast. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Now that we're at a chain of 31 Metapods, we are going for just the large and small Metapods because they yield more. Let me get my second Joy-Con here. There we go. Of course, if we do see a shiny Pokemon, which there is a chance for to happen, of course, we will break our chain for that. But otherwise, we're going to keep on rolling with the Metapods. So, I'm still trying to learn the trick with Metapods. Last episode, we almost had it down. You just got to do like a really light flick, because normally when you catch a Pokemon, I kind of lob it just a little bit, and it hits the circle perfectly. But the problem is here, the circle for the Metapod is just ever so slightly under where I normally aim for. So it's hard to get used to that, because I'm so used to throwing them at a certain place, right? So I'm trying to hit the sweet spot on that Metapod, and it's just it doesn't seem to be working out for us. Alright, so here we go. So like, you gotta just ever so slightly, barely. That's like a centimeter away from where we need it. So I wanted to open this up because I wanted to look at the Master Trainer stuff while we were doing this. See if there's any Pokemon that may need some tough candies. The one that off the top of my head is Farfetch'd, but I don't think we're going to need it. Because their attack stat is 200, their defense stat is 200, their HP is 200, and their speed is 210. But again, oh, they got Swords Dance too, though, and Fly. Well, once we get Toxic, like, we're rolling, baby. We're rolling. Because we're going to outspeed them. We already outspeed them. We gave them some quick candies last episode, so that we outspeed the other Farfetch'd. There we go, that's a great throw. So the plan is, of course, we can hit him with the Toxic. He can fly if he wants to. If he does, perfect, because he's still taking Toxic damage. We can take a turn to Protect, and then we can substitute, like I said. And since we outspeed him, like, even if he does like Swords Dance turn 1, we're fine, because if he Swords Dance, we just Protect. Substitute. He's gonna break our sub unless he flies. If he flies, then we get a free turn. So like, I think we're golden. I don't think he needs defensive candies. Man, if a shiny Bulbasaur pops up today, that'd be tremendous. Or even like a shiny Metapod would be best case scenario because then I don't have to break my chain. But of course, that's a little unlikely. So I'm kind of looking again at some of these other ones. So Doduo could use defensive candies. But again, I think we're going to do another... oh, they have agility. Agility headbutt. You know what? We'll give... How about we get some tough candies to Doduo? Because both Doduo and Dodrio have... well, Doduo has Swords Dance, but Dodrio has agility. So even if we outspeed the Dodrio, which we will, we're going to have some issues in the long run. Maybe we'll just go farm Doduo candies in the future. I don't know yet. Alright, so here we go. Metapod. So obviously the goal today would be to get all 200 Caterpie candies. I don't know how likely that is. We only got 13, I believe, last episode. But once we start capturing more and more, like with the Weedles, we started just getting like 4 or 5 per Pokemon caught, and we just started rolling, and it was great. So it might take us 2 episodes, I think, to get the Caterpie candies we need. Especially if we run into a shiny, of course, it's going to throw a little bit of a wrench in our plans. But of course, a shiny Pokemon's always worth it. But that's the plan. So, and as I mentioned last episode, maybe the episode before last, the plan is after we get all the candies for Caterpie and Weedle, which we've already done Weedle, we're going to go ahead and go straight into the Weedle, Beedrill, and Caterpie battles, because then I can make the next compilation a few days after we do those battles of the Pokemon from number 10 to 20 in the Pokedex, because it's been over a month since we've had our first compilation. But that's because, like, that's just because we decided to jump and do like a bunch of Pokemon at once, which was a good idea in hindsight because, like, I have less episodes of, you know, capturing, you know, chances to level these Pokemon up because we got to do it in a few short episodes, like few episodes of just leveling them all up, and now they're all leveled up. So now all we have is, like, you know, farming candies or just doing the Master Trainer battles themselves, which is great. But because I did that, there was a long gap in between time between the first compilation and the next one that's coming. So, you know, hey, you take the good with the bad sometimes. So obviously we're gonna run away from this Kakuna. Alright, let me grab this. Maybe get to this Metapod at some point. I didn't even see that Weedle there. Alright, there we go. Damn, just a little high on that throw. Let's see. Steel and Dugong, I don't think I need to worry about speed, because when we get to Dugong, that's going to be Horn Drill. I don't remember. Steel learns Horn Drill, right? We'll just have to use a Heart Scale, probably. No, he doesn't learn Horn Drill, but I know Dugong does. So Steel will probably be a stall set, Dugong will be a Horn Drill. So we just gotta outspeed them, and they don't have any AVs in speed, so that'll be easy. Grimer and Muck. Now obviously with Grimer and Muck you can't do a stall set with Toxic because, well, poison Pokemon cannot be poisoned. Well, I think they actually can with certain Pokemon's ability. Like, some Pokemon might have an ability, but obviously in this game they can't be, so... They have Minimize, Fire Punch, Protect. What are we going to do against... I don't even know what we're doing against Grimer. We have the Alolan Grimer, so we're going to be doing dark moves. Probably Crunch, Spam. Minimize, though. We may want to consider getting either farming... Well, we can't farm Grimer candies. We might put defensive stats in Grimer as well. To help us with, like... the fire punches and thunder punches and stuff. Excellent throw. So Shelter and Cloister, both are probably going to be stall sets. Ghastly defense doesn't matter. Onyx, we're probably going to farm Onyx candies. Drowsy, defense wouldn't matter. Krabby and Kingler. Well, Kingler we're doing Guillotine. Krabby... I don't know why that went away. Come here. Come back. Come back. Thank you. Krabby. Ooh, a little low on that one. Krabby can learn Guillotine. That's the one I was thinking of. It wasn't Steel that can learn Oko, it's the Krabby. Okay. So we'll do Guillotine instead on both of them. So we just need outspeed. That's all that really matters there. Electrode. Not worried about Electrode. We're just going to do a stall set probably. Execute and Executor defense wouldn't matter. Now Cubone and Marowak. We mentioned this last episode. I might just farm candies on those. Look at all those Metapods. There's a big Metapod right now. Oh, that should have been an excellent. Yeah. A lot of choices there. Alright, oh, Bulbasaur, chill. Alright, so let me see. I don't know what number we're at. We're like almost 45, right? We're down to 44 Pokeballs, 59 Ultra Balls. So we might have to go get a little bit of money. Now, there's a couple ways we can do that real fast without having a battle before. We can battle Green in Cerulean City. I think she gives us like 23,000. And then we can battle Blue in the Viridian City gym. And I think he gives us about the same amount too. So that'll give us enough to buy some more Ultra Balls. We do have 70 Premier Balls that we can pop into if we need to. One thing that'd be interesting to see, have we caught enough Metapods? Probably not. To make it to where Pokeballs are green? No. Eventually we will though. Great Balls. Yeah, we got some Great Balls we can use too. Whoa. Excellent though, nice. Okay. Okay. So that works. Okay, so what's the counter? What were we at on the 3? See, now we're starting to get 3. That's awesome. So we're starting to pick it up a little bit. I didn't see what our chain number was. 45. Okay, once we get to 60, we'll check to see what our candy situation is looking like. Maybe I should do it before that. We'll check at 55. How about that? Just to see where we're at on the tough candy specifically. And then we'll use some of them up. Or sell them, whatever we gotta do. Because I kind of want to give some to Doduo. Get as much as we can in the Doduo. Probably just go 200 AV on the defense. Well, I don't know about that. That agility is kind of scary on that Dodrio. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, granted, we could run agility as well. Like, we could do a weird set that we go Toxic, Protect, Agility, and Substitute. Just no offensive move at all. Toxic, see what they do, then go for Agility. If they don't go for Agility before that, we can just Protect. If we can keep it outspeeding the Dodrio, it won't matter. Same for Doduo. So, maybe we won't worry about the tough candies on that. Might just sell them for monies. Okay. Oops. I was looking at the other character. I was running to the Metapod. Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. Now, Grimer, on the other hand, we can't farm Grimers up. We We can't stall them out. So I'm thinking defense candies on Grimer and Muck would actually be useful. So I'm thinking about changing my tune on that. And I keep saying that, I keep changing my mind many a times. But I'm just thinking out loud, really. Ooh, just a little above the ring. Yeah. So the only one I would really be worried about then is Grimer, huh? I remember we're gonna spam like crunch, right? And sucker punch. Alolan. Okay. So we have crunch, acid armor, but Mug has haze. So that won't work out so well. Pika! We could disable the haze. So that's interesting. Interesting idea. We have we could minimize as well. But again, he could just haze. We could taunt. Actually, we can taunt. And just make sure we always have taunt up. We just gotta outspeed him. So why don't we turn 1 taunt and then just acid armor? And then crunch. Because he only does physical moves. And we do that for both Grimer and Mug. I like that a lot. That's our strategy for Mug and Grimer. So then in that case we don't have to worry about defense at all. Just speed. And their speed stats aren't super high. Like Mug has +0 AV. Oh yeah, neither of them have. I was looking at Shelter when I saw the +80. Yeah, they don't have any speed investment at all. Just HP, attack, and defense. Something to consider for sure. So we're at 51. We're going to 55, and we'll take a quick peek at our tough candies. Caterpie candies, I don't expect to be more. I don't expect to be even at 50 yet. But we'll check anyways, just to look. I mean, we're already looking over there, right? Might as well. Where all the Metapods at, man? There's a Bulbasaur just chilling. There's a Metapod. There's a Metapod. There's a lot of Metapods, but no big or small Metapods. There we go. There's a couple big Metapods. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do for Mug and Grimer. I like that. Taunt first turn, then acid armor. Just get 3 acid armors up, and then just crunch. Taunt when we need to. That's all we need to do, really. I mean, I could Screech even. Acid armor, acid Screech, just lower their defense and then crunch them down. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good, honestly. Let's keep the taunt up. If we keep the taunt up, we win. We just might have to get some hard scales for that though. So I'm not sure what moveset we have on Grimer currently. If we already have acid armor on him or what. I know we have crunch on him for sure. Alright, we need 2 more Metapods and we'll check our candy situation. So we're making good progress, I think. I mean, we're starting to grow a little bit. We're getting low on Great Balls, we're low on Pokeballs, but we do have 70 Premier Balls. And I'm not worried about wasting them, they're Pokeballs. I mean, you know, they're basically just Pokeballs. Okay. Alright, so, one more after this. definitely cancel that. I gotta be careful because we do have to level up Weedle 2 times to get the Beedrill. What level is Weedle? We need to get Weedle off our party. I don't... 95, yeah. Let's just go ahead and swap him out for something else. Doesn't matter what. He always Metapods though. It doesn't really matter what we level up. Onyx. Because if Onyx is level 100, it doesn't matter. Boom. In fact, getting to 100 may not be a bad idea. Alright, so we got some Metapods here. So one more Metapod, we'll check our candies out. We might go buy some more Pokeballs. Some more Great or Ultra Balls. We can just use Great Balls here, so it's not a... It's a little bit cheaper. We'll buy some Great Balls. We still have several Ultra Balls though. So it's not a big deal. And eventually we'll get to the point where we can just use double Pokeballs. So that'll be really nice. Alright, so we're at 55, feeling alive. Now let's check our candies here. Candy jar. We're at 50. Okay, so we're at exactly 50. Not bad. We're a fourth of the way done. Tough candies. We're not capped out yet, so that's good. So we're going to keep on rolling then. We got enough balls for now, so we'll just keep on rolling. We'll check again at like 65. Ah, my nose is so itchy today. Alright. Two Caterpie candies. Ah, not quite an excellent. If I hit these excellents, this would be a lot faster too, but I'm just not able to do it, man. Can't do it. You can't do it, Bobby. So we're getting about 16 candies. Not Caterpie candies, but tough candies. We're not getting as much as I thought we'd get as fast, but also we haven't caught a ton of Metapods yet either. So, ooh, that was a good excellent throw. $21 tough candies. Okay, so every 10 we're getting like 200 if we stay consistent with this. So that's 20 more will be capped out if that's the case. We'll still check at 65, but we'll just check at 70. We'll check at 70. I think that's a good idea. There's a tiny Metapod over here and a large one. Nice. Oh, double Pokeball. Hold on. We're not quite ready for that. Alright, so let's go Ultra Ball. Alright, we still have plenty. I'm not too worried about it. I would imagine we'd be done by the time we use up all our Ultra Balls anyways. And once we do finish the Caterpie candies, as I mentioned before, I will grind some money off camera. I'll do like a few runs in the Elite Four and just get a bunch of money. 59, feeling fine. Like I said, we'll check candies again at 70. Okay. A large Weedle. The other one didn't go for some reason. I don't know. Sorry, we still caught him. Still got our numbers. Still an excellent throw nonetheless. Still got quite a bit of candy. 4 Caterpie candies. That's what's up. Alright. Quite a few Metapods over here. Boom, baby, let's go. I'm gonna take a swig of some water real quick. And once we check our candies at 70, we'll go ahead and release all the Metapods we have too. See if that helps increase, our yield in candies, and maybe even increase our chances of catching Pokemon, so we can switch to Pokeballs full time. That wouldn't be bad. Because we can buy a bunch of Pokeballs. That ain't no problem. Like if we do have to, we can do a couple daily battles that we have available to us. Battling green, battling blue. That'll give us a decent amount of money to work with. This Pidgey really wants some, huh? Get out of here. Alright. Oh, there's a large Metapod over here. Yes. We got plenty of lures. It did it again. It did it again. I don't understand. I'll bust it out. Okay, 3 Caterpie candies, not bad, not bad. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Sometimes this thing's a little broken. It feels like. There we go. Alright, so large Metapod. That was a good one. Sasuke grows level 98, feeling great. 67, alright. Wonderful. Ooh, 4, nice. We're starting to get quite a bit now, so we're rolling, man. If we don't get it done, 69. If we don't get this done this episode, we could definitely get it done next episode, so that's exciting. And once we get to 100 candies, I was just thinking, we can go ahead and feed 100 candies into Caterpie, and then continue catching for the next 100. Like we did with Weedle last episode, we kind of broke the feeding them candies down into bits and pieces, because it made the grind for that a little bit easier, because it takes a long time to feed them. So let's quickly take a look at our candy jar. So we're at 78 Caterpie candy, and then tough candies, we're almost capped out. So we're going to go to 80 Metapods, and then we should be capped out. Oh yeah, we were going to release Metapod. We'll do that when we get to 80. Because we'll probably have to go sell some candies too. And then we can buy some more Pokeballs. Sounds like a plan to me. I guess we could do it by 50 on the Caterpie candies. Why don't we do that now? Okay, so let's do this now. Alright, so let's go send a professor. A lot of Metapods here. Yep. 61 Metapods. $71 Metapods. Alright. Now out of curiosity, before we go to town, which we will do here in a second. Regular Metapod's fine this time. I wanted to see something real quick. Still yellow. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was just curious. I think we got to get to 100. So we're almost there. Alright, so we're gonna go feed Caterpie 50 candies. And we're gonna do obviously 4 times. We're gonna go to town. We're gonna sell some tough candies. Buy some more supplies. I think we're good to go. Okay, so let's see. Caterpie is right here. Why is there a random Metapod here? Oh, that's the one that we used. That's right. The one actually evolved before we could do the Caterpie battle. Alright. Let's go to Candy Jar. Alright, so we're 85. That's pretty good, man. So we're going to feed 50 into him. 2. So we would be at what? 35? Yeah. We'll stop once we get to 35. And we'll feed 50 more into him once we get there. Because we're not going to catch another set of Pokemon after this, like, we're going into the Master Trainer battles, right? So, there's no time to kind of break it apart until then. So I was like, well, okay, so this is the perfect way to do it. We'll break it apart as we're capturing the Metapods themselves. That way we're not sitting here for like 10 minutes just feeding candies to Caterpie. You know, we can do increments of like a couple minutes. It makes the process less painful, at least in my opinion. Alright. Just got 10 more to go. There we go. Alright, so now let's head to the shop real quick. Oh yeah, we can't fly out here. That's fine, there's a mart and I guess while we're here, we can battle Blue real quick. We'll have you go away. Honestly, Sasuke should be enough to just kind of blow through him. I don't know what Sasuke's moveset is, but... Actually... If we do that, we need to move Caterpie out of the... I don't know, let's bring Kanan as well. Yo, there's a Dragonite and a Charizard up there? Or is that just 2 Dragonites? I'm just making sure they're not shiny, you know. Alright. Since we're here already, right? What do you have in your moveset, Charizard? TMKs. I don't even know if this guy's like physical or special. Let me take a look at him real fast. I don't think we've ever really battled with him. Special attack high, okay. Air slash flamethrower. Ah, that's fine enough. Flamethrower and air slash is all he really needs. Okay, let's roll over to the gym. That's fine. I don't really care what it take. I didn't know I was in this game. Alright, so let's come up here real quick. Gym leader Blue. Look at Shiny. Shiny Charizard is such a cool shiny, dude. I wish they would redo some of the shiny Pokemon, because some of them just don't look that great. Like, they're slight changes, and it's like, man, you can make them look so much better. Aerodactyl, I don't care, bring it on. We could have given him Thunder Punch. I thought about it. But I don't think we need it. What's Air Slash? He avoided. Nice. Shouldn't do that much damage. I stand corrected. It does quite a bit of damage. No flinch? Come on, man. Alakazam, no problem. Don't you know I'm the Alakazam master? Bring it on, man. Bring on the Executory. switch to Kanan. Oh, shiny Blastoise. $19,000, but hey, that's quite a bit of balls, right? That we can buy. Right. It was worth it. That's true. God damn it, Bobby. You make me walk all the way around. We'll heal our Pokemon up too, but let's go here. Buy some supplies. I'm here to buy some Ultra Balls. Let's buy some Pokeballs first. We're gonna buy 100 more Pokeballs. I guess we could buy Great Balls, though. We don't have to buy Ultra. Great Balls. Buy 50 of these. We're fine on lures. Go sell. I said this last time, I keep forgetting that you can just do this. We're gonna sell like 500 of these. That's good enough. Alright. Alright, let's go back and catch a handful of more Metapods before we call it an episode here. Oh, you can ride on Rapidash, why not? Just a regular Charizard. You can ride Rapidash in here? I don't think I will, but that's kind of cool. Alright, he's back. Perfect. Switch to... First things first, let's check Pokeballs. Are you green yet? No, we know we're not. We're at 72. Let's go to 80. Why is what? Oh, because I'm on item. I'm so dumb. There we go. I was like, why am I keep going to my bag? What the f? So we'll go to 80, then we'll call it an episode there, guys. I do think next episode, though, we'll at the very least be able to finish the Metapod grind. Maybe, depending on how much time we have left, we might go ahead and jump into the Master Trainer battles for both Caterpie, Weedle, and Beedrill. If it's at the tail end, we might just say that for the episode after that. And then after we do... the those battles, the match trainer battles, I think we'll start working on Zubat and Golbat. We'll farm the a bunch of Zubats for stat candies, probably in Mount Moon, because again, as I mentioned last episode, if we were to find a shiny Pokemon, because there's a high chance of finding a shiny Pokemon while doing this, I wouldn't mind a shiny Zubat, a shiny Clefairy, a shiny Geodude, Cubone. I think Onix are in there. Shiny Onix. Kangaskhan might be in there. Shiny Onix would be dope. So I mean, there's a lot of cool shinies there that I would love. There's one over here. Four candies, hell yeah. Before we end this, so we actually might feed Caterpie 50 more candies too. So the next episode is only 100 left. Because I think we should have 50 now, honestly. But we're gonna go to 80 first. Yeah, you know, grinding for stat candies isn't too bad. It takes us about, it seems like an episode and a half, maybe 2 episodes total worth of time, like 2 hours. Which, I guess 2 hours does sound like a lot of time when you think of it that way, but honestly time flies by when I'm recording episodes. So like, that's really not that bad. To get a Pokemon 200 candies to power up all its stats, that's honestly not too bad. And if you've already chained them before, or have worked, like, you know, caught a handful of them just for shiny hunting purposes, like, it's even faster. So like, that's pretty good. I'm actually surprised by how easy it is. But yeah, I think we're gonna work on Zubat next. I'll have to look numerically. Zubat before or after Oddish and Weepinbell? I think it's before. I'm pretty sure it's before. In fact, I can look now, because I'm pretty sure. I know we haven't done Zubat. I keep saying I'm pretty sure. I know we tried the Zubat battle, but I'm pretty sure we lost. Let me get another Metapod here while I scroll up on the Cerebi. Like, I'm pretty sure Zubat's like after the Nidos, right? Pretty close after the Nidos in the Pokedex numerically. Yeah, they're after Wigglytuff. Yeah, they're before Oddish. And they're before... Yeah, definitely before Bellsprout. Alright, so we'll work on Zubats next. And if I'm not mistaken, Zubats drop quick candies. I'm pretty sure. So we'll have more quick candies that we can give Pokemon too, which is always good. Is that a Metapod? It is a Metapod. And our plan with Zubat's the same as it was before. Confuse Ray and then spam Air Slashes. And then against Golbat, they have Roost. That's such an annoying thing. I mean, Confuse Ray for sure. He can't learn Taunt. Oh, he can learn Taunt. Yes, so we Taunt, obviously. Confuse Ray, Taunt. And then we just spam probably Leech Life or Air Slash. I'll just see how much damage Leech Life does. Probably not a lot, actually, now that I think about it. Because the Flying and a Poison type, yeah, probably not a good idea. Probably just spam Air Slash. Try to get them flinches and the confusions. Could also do Crunch. Alright, so we got our 80 Pokemon. So let's go take a quick look here at our candies before we wrap up. So we go to candies. We're at 49 Caterpie. Oh, we'll catch one more. We'll catch one more. I want to be able to feed 50, right? So let's go ahead and catch one more. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's wild. Crunch is another option we can worry about on Crobat. It's 80 base damage. But Air Slash does have a high chance of flinching, 30%. and it's stab. So it probably will go just air slash. Alright, we just need one more Caterpie candy. Honestly, we might just start with Taunt, honestly. On Golbat. Yeah, because they got confused, right? So why don't we just Taunt right off the bat? And if they go for Fly, I mean, we could run Protect. And then just hit them with the Confuse Ray when they come back down. Yeah, pretty easy. It's going to be an easy battle. Okay, so let's go ahead. Put Caterpie in the party real quick. How many are we at now for Metapods? $82. We're getting close. We need 18 more to be at 100. Alright, so anyways, Caterpie. Oh, chill. Imagine if we just released that Caterpie. Like, oh, well, there goes 50 candies gone and a Caterpie that's level 93. Perfect. Alright, Caterpie candies, okay. So we'll stop with 2 candies remaining. And then we'll wrap it up here. And then next episode, like I said, guys, I'm confident that we're going to be able to finish Caterpie off next episode for candies. Might be able to do the battles next episode, we'll see. And then, if not, though, the next episode will be candies, and then probably going straight into Zubat candy territory. Maybe not, though. Maybe we'll take a little break from that, and we'll go into some more Master Trainer battles with some of the other Pokemon. That might be what we do. I haven't decided yet. And ultimately, honestly, what it really comes down to is when I record it. Because, well, right now, as of today, which is the 20th, and I have a lot of these done ahead of time. Because I have to try to keep my chain, and I have to stop my chain to play Smash Brothers. On Smash Brothers, I have one extra episode ahead. And tomorrow that goes up. So I have until Friday? So I honestly don't have to record a Smash Brothers episode until Thursday. Or Saturday, or Friday. I don't know. I'll have to think about that later, but I have another Smash Brothers video ready to go. So can I get enough videos done with my other series as well? With Fire Emblem and Pokemon Heart Gold, that I'd be able to start another chain and maintain it before I have to record more Smash Brothers. I'm not sure, but it just depends. Like if I know I won't be able to, then I'll probably just go and work on some more Master Trainer battles, so then I don't have to maintain a chain and then record more Smash Brothers. Or maybe I'll just record a couple Smash Brothers after we're done with the Metapod chain. A lot of options there, so I'll figure that out. But don't worry about it. But anyways, guys, until next time, guys, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels, bidding you a farewell, peace, and one love. Bye!